What are you guys doing in here? What is up, YouTube fam? What's up, guys? It is currently 8 a.m. Friday, March 14th, and I am headed out to kind of run my errands for work. I am on the way to grab checks right now for my employees, and also gonna run by Chick-fil-A, grab a little breakfast. We're just gonna grab a little coffee and a egg white grill sandwich. Here lately I've been eating out a lot. It's been kind of bad. So definitely don't think I'm gonna be treating myself to any Dunkin' anytime soon. I went to my endocrinologist here recently and my A1C was a 10.1, which if you know anything about blood sugar glucose levels, that is not good. Before that it was like an 8.3, and so being at a 10.1, I really need to dial in and focus on keeping my blood sugar levels in a better, how would you say, just keeping my overall blood sugar levels at a better range. I've always been told that the range of like 70 to 150 is like where you want to be. 70 to 120 is like perfect. But to have a 10.1 A1C means I'm seeing more like 200 to 400, and that's not good. Especially like having had surgeries and stuff and needing my body to like recoup and recover and heal from those things. I need to make sure that I'm taking good care of my A1C so that my body can heal properly and in a timely manner. So, but I'm going to show you guys what I get from Chick-fil-A. It's one of the healthier menu items, especially for breakfast. Being a type 1 diabetic's not easy. I struggle with fighting blood sugar levels all the time. There are times that I do have good readings when I check my blood sugar, but overall I do need to do a better job of just taking my insulin before I eat and checking my blood sugar a lot more often so that I can know where I'm at and adjust those readings by taking my insulin. I get the number 5 egg white grill entree.
Okay.
With no cheese and an extra egg white.
Okay.
And I'd also like to get that on the buttermilk biscuit instead of
egg white grill and a biscuit.
No, I want to get it on the buttermilk biscuit instead of the English muffin.
Yeah, you want an egg white grill on a biscuit.
Correct.
Anything else for you today?
And then I'd also like to get a spicy chicken biscuit.
Okay.
And a coffee.
I'm sorry?
Just a black coffee.
Hey, Taylor, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. That is 18.
Okay.
You filming today?
What's that?
You making a vlog?
Yeah, I am.
What's up? I do that type of stuff too. What do you do it for? Just like for YouTube?
Yeah, just lifestyle vlog stuff.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. My job is pretty like, I get to go about and do what I want to do.
Okay.
Throughout the day,
Yeah.
as long as I'm taking care of business, so.
Okay. So, you have a YouTube channel or what?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the name?
Taylor Jordan Brooks.
Taylor Jordan Brooks. Okay. How many subscribers you got?
I just started, it's like 10, I think.
10. Okay. There you go.
I really started it because me and my wife are having our first child this summer.
Yeah,
And so like, I want to record stuff for him to watch as he grows up, so.
Yeah, that's good. That's cool. Have your food out in just a bit. You mind doing me a quick favor?
Yep, just pull up. Good. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Here's your coffee.
All right.
And
Need to check real quick just before you go. Okay. They charged me for 2. I only ordered 1, but I wanted to make sure. I'm cool with 2.
Oh, you
And-
got charged for 2?
Yeah, but I got 2, so we're good.
Okay, you got
Perfect.
Great, perfect. Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem at all. Have a blessed day. Cool beans. I got my coffee. That guy's really nice. He is always helpful every time I come here. So, Chick-fil-A of Shelbyville, you got a good one. I don't remember his name. I hate that. I can be really bad with names and faces and stuff, but that kid is a really good kid. I have some very strong opinions on price points and stuff like that. I was on Instagram a couple days ago. I went by Kroger and got Chelsea some flowers. Secretly, I was stopping to look for Ghost peach flavor energy drinks, which they had none. But as I walked down the energy drink aisle, I saw and compared different size cans. And so normally I buy Ghost. If I get some energy drinks from Kroger, it's going to be Ghost. I really like Alani Nu as well, but there's really only one flavor I care for, and that's the juicy peach flavor. However, Ghost sells their 16-ounce cans at $2.99, and that's like the going rate for a 16-ounce can energy drink. However, Alani Nu sells 12-ounce cans, and they have some of them for $2.79, and the majority of their 12-ounce cans are $2.99. And I think that's a high market value, high price for a 12-ounce can. And that's why you don't see me buying Alani Nu. $2.99 is way overpriced for a 12-ounce can. Now, given, this is just my opinion, they're in the money-making business, so they're going to sell their 12-ounce cans for $2.99 because they're making money. And they're, a hype brand. Like, they're popular. A lot of people like their product, so they can sell them for $2.99. People are still going to pay for them. But you're not going to catch me paying $2.99 a can for a 12-ounce can. Sorry, not going to happen. That was like my biggest frustration with 3D energy drinks. Like right now, they're in the transition phase where they are, I guess, trading out owners right now. Christian Guzman has become the full 100% owner of 3D energy drinks. He was able to get Congo, I believe, is the distributor and like brand that owns or partakes in a lot of energy drinks. He had partnered with them originally, and now he's in the transitioning phase of bringing on like Chris Bumstead as a partner and owner, and I think like 2 other guys that are part of like maybe Raw Nutrition or Bum Energy and stuff like that are overall, I think, friends with Chris Bumstead or something like that. But they wanted to, in this transitional phase, switch from a 16-ounce can to 12. And my comment on that is, I won't be buying your energy drinks anymore. Like, you're going to switch to a 12-ounce can. You're going to change the price probably for just a little while, and then you'll change it to $2.99 because you'll say, in my opinion, I think they would say something like it would cover their shipping or something. There will be some kind of excuse or something to say that they would need that extra money for covering something in the business. Now, I'm not saying they would do that. I'm not saying they should do that, but it's a possibility. But I'm not paying $2.99 for a 12-ounce energy drink. I'll just quit energy drinks and save my money. But thank the Lord, Christian listened to his customers, and a lot of people have been complaining about the 12-ounce can, and so 3D Energy Drinks is going to be sticking with 16-ounce cans. So, good job, Christian Guzman. Thank you for listening to us, because I personally just believe that 12-ounce cans are not enough. I am fulfilled and satisfied out of a 16-ounce energy drink. So, thanks for listening to that rant. I'm going to park here at work and take you guys inside, and we'll talk about a couple more things that I just want to I don't know, open up about and be real with you guys about. So let's go inside. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you real quick the actual look of the food, of what I get from Chick-fil-A. So this is the egg white grill sandwich on the buttermilk biscuit. Hopefully you guys can see that well. It is absolutely delicious. It's got an egg white on top and bottom, chicken in the middle, and then buttermilk biscuit. I usually get 2 of these. Like I said this morning, I only ordered 1, but they gave me 2. And that may be because I've been going this week and they memorized my order. But I've got 2. I'm about to take my insulin real quick. I need to get a blood sugar reading device to bring to work. I need a separate one to have at work so that I can check my blood sugar. But I've checked the macros and stuff on these, so I have an idea of like what I need to take in order to counteract the carbs from this meal. And then, of course, black coffee. So each of these sandwiches is like $4.50 a piece. The coffee is $2.25, so easy little $10, $11 meal. I'm going to chow down on this, and then we will chat about some personal stuff. All right? All right, guys, so on a more serious note, there's just a couple things that I wanted to talk about and get off my chest a little bit. So here recently, I've just been kind of struggling mentally. Chelsea and I were working really hard on trying to buy this house that we were looking at, and unfortunately that has fallen through. Nothing to do on our behalf. There was just a whole lot of problems with the house, and we just decided that it was in our best interest not to continue pursuing the house due to all of the neglect by the people who currently own the house. There were just so many issues that it would have cost tens of thousands of dollars to fix all those problems. And with the other party not budging on the selling price of the house very much, we didn't think that they were going to write us a check from equity from the sale of the house or fix the problems themselves. Of course, we didn't think they would lower the asking price again. So we had to back out of that deal, which is legal. We had a contingency plan with all of that with our realtor. So we're kind of upset about that because we really liked the house. It was a beautiful home. It just had a lot of underlying issues that you couldn't really see unless you got an inspection done. So unfortunately, we're kind of just on the hunt again for a home. But we're just trying to stay resilient. We're trying to keep in mind, that God's looking out for us, that there's a good reason why we didn't get that home, and that God has a plan for us. So we are going to continue believing and trusting in Him. We have our faith. We trust that He will provide a good home for us. We kind of, I think we just kind of got a little set into like, we were so looking forward to that home. And it's kind of just, it's a little sad to not be able to get what we wanted. But then again, we strongly believe that God was looking out for us with all the problems that were in the home and kept us from getting into a bad situation. So then also on top of that, I've been dealing with, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but there's a raised area on my shoulder back here. I've been dealing with yet another cyst. This is a sebaceous cyst that is inside of my posterior shoulder. It sucks because I've been dealing with bad cyst for a good part of the past 3 to 4 years now. And it's just very frustrating to have to deal with. It's a constant nuisance. and it just over the past couple years, it's just really derailed my fitness journey. Um, I'm constantly in the mindset of like I'm not where I want to be, health and fitness wise, because I have these health issues that are keeping me from being able to work out. Now, diet is, that's not something that's being affected. That's all based on me, and just doing my part there. I don't have to, my diet isn't at a hindrance. So I can take care of that part. But the mentality right now has just been at a low because I want to be in the gym. The gym's been a big part of my life for the past, I would say, for probably the past 6 to 8 years. I've been really like putting forth an effort to get in shape, build muscle, and stuff like that. And it just really sucks to not be able to work out because of this. I've had surgery. For those of you who don't know, I've had surgery on my lower back 2 years in a row for a pilonidal cyst on my very lower back towards my butt. And that's just sucked. Like, it's been one of the worst things that's happened to me in my life. And I pray to God that I never have to deal with that again. It's not fun. The healing process takes a while, and surgery sucks. It costs a lot of money, but praying that that's done and over with. The healing process this time around has been a lot more positive. So just really hoping that it continues to go that way and that we never go through that again. On the other hand, or shoulder, I guess I could say, the sebaceous cyst that I'm dealing with right now, I've gone to a local dermatologist. They have lanced open my back and created a hole for the cyst to be able to leak and relieve pressure. I had a lot of pressure built up, and I had this hump on my back for a little while. When they relieved the pressure, that started to go down a good bit, and now it's a lot more normal-ish. But nonetheless, it sucks because I can't work out. They have told me they literally don't want me lifting any more than the weight of a gallon of milk with my left hand, and so I can't work out. Really hinders me from being able to do anything upper body. And I don't want to sweat because I'm scared that's going to create bad bacteria and make things worse. So, as of right now, a week from today, I'm scheduled to have surgery to have this cyst removed. It's not as extensive as a surgery as the pilonidal cyst. I don't have to be put under for this surgery, but they do have to numb the area and cut me open, and then they will have to stitch me up. And I imagine the healing process from that is at least going to be a month without lifting. I'm just very frustrated. I'm just very frustrated because I want to work out again. I want to get back on my fitness journey. I want to be in shape and be a better version of myself. And I just keep having these things pop up that keep me from being able to return to the gym. So please pray for me. It's been really affecting my mental state and just making me feel negatively about life. So I know that's not something everybody wants to hear, but I'm just kind of putting it out there because I want to be real with you guys and where I am in life. And that's where I'm at right now. So I'm just going to ask for prayer. And I pray that God will heal me and restore me and renew me in my body, and that I'll be able to return to the gym sooner than later. So, with that being said, there's just, those are some concerns in life. Chelsea has been sick for the past 2 weeks. I feel so bad for her because she's trying to grow a baby. She's trying to clean our home. She's trying to work. And meanwhile, I feel broken because I can't work out. I can't take care of myself. I can't change these bandages and stuff myself because they're in areas that are hard for me to reach or that I can't do alone because I have to look in a mirror and just hope that I put it on correctly. So thank you, God, for Chelsea, because I don't know what I'd do without her. I'd be having to pay a nurse to literally help me every single day, or find somebody willing to help me. So it's just a valley right now. I'm just trying my hardest to praise God through it and stay positive and things like that. So just really hard right now. But I know that I need to keep moving forward. I need to try to stay strong, be the husband my wife needs, and encourage her as she's carrying our child. So I need to be strong for the both of them and try my best to keep them happy and healthy. So with that being said, I'm going to get back to work here. I've got another 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. I got another 6 or 7 hours of work that I need to tend to. So I'm going to focus on work and get some stuff done, and I will pick you guys up as soon as we get that finished. On a positive note for the day, sweet lady at work did bring me lunch. She makes authentic pupusas. So we have the hot sauce, the coleslaw, and then the pupusas themselves. So I'll show you guys an overhead shot of this, and this is going to be my lunch for the day. So that made my day. All right, so Chelsea and I are finally both home from work, and I've got a wind advisory going on here in our town. Supposed to get some crappy weather tomorrow, first thing like super early, and then like a second wave midday. So tonight we are going to order out and go pick up our dinner, maybe grab something from one of our favorite places. And then tomorrow, while it's crappy weather, we'll just cook here at the house and stay in. So, but we are about to call in and order some burgers and fries from London's here in town. So I think I'm going to get what girl?
Get it.
I think I'm going to get the Barnyard Burger like I got last time with some beer batter fries and some jalapeno ranch. And then Chelsea, what do you want?
I'm just gonna get the London burger. I'm a plain burger girl. Like, give me mayo pickle cheese, and beer batter fries, and extra jalapeno ranch. I think that's all.
Yeah, I think mine comes with like pickles, tomatoes, onions, and an egg, maybe bacon. Yeah, that's usually what comes on mine. So we're going to call in our order for London's and go pick up our ice cream while that's being made. And we'll grab our dinner, come back home, and enjoy the rest of the evening just relaxing. There's my Barnyard Burger, Chelsea's London Burger. I got a double patty this time. We got our ice cream. I got the Cookie Monster ice cream. Chelsea got the Simply Chocolate. What's up, guys? Today is Saturday, March 15th. It's currently about 12 o'clock noon. Yesterday, I just put the camera down after Chelsea and I picked up dinner. We wanted to enjoy the rest of the evening together. So we watched some House of David on, I think that's on Prime Video. And then we also watched the third episode of Suits LA and just enjoyed our dinner and ice cream together. And then we tried to go to bed a little early because, not tried to, but we just kind of ended up going to bed a little early because we've had some bad weather lately, locally. Like, I think it was like 2 to 5 a.m. this morning. It was just like the loudest thunder, rain, lightning going on. So we're trying to keep that in mind so that we could at least try to get some sleep just in case it got bad or we got like woke up a lot by the tornado sirens or anything like that. Luckily, the sirens didn't go off. There has been a lot of unfortunate, crappy weather in the South. Of course, you guys know we live in Tennessee, and Alabama, Mississippi, and Missouri got hit really hard last night, or this morning, I guess you would say. And then we have another round of storms that are probably going to be starting in about an hour, and those are going to last from like 1 p.m. to 9 o'clock. So, pray for us, but this time of year is just like tornado weather. It's just crazy, hectic. You never know what's going to happen, which I hate because it always happens around my birthday. My birthday is like 10 days from now. And this always happens. Like, I feel like it happens every year. We just have crappy, bad weather around my birthday, and I don't get to enjoy it. So, it is what it is, though. I mean, it's out of my hands. I can't do anything about it. But all we can do is pray. But pray for those that are affected by the weather. Chelsea told me this morning that there were a couple people who passed from the storms that we had this morning. So send prayers for them and their families and friends. But I am on the way to a friend of mine's house. He is hosting a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and I think this is going to be like the fourth time we've met up or something like that, and we have like a 12-month campaign going on right now. I think a year or more that we've got like planned out. Like, we picked out every day that we want to meet every month. We meet up once a month, and so we are heading over to his house. I think there's like 4 of us. It was 4 at the start, and then it became 3. If you include the Dungeon Master, it's 4. So it was 5 from the start with the Dungeon Master, and then we went down to 4. Now I think we're going back up to 5 again officially. I think this other friend of ours is joining the campaign, so that's really cool. I'm excited about that. But yeah, just be in prayer for us, guys, if you're watching this video. We just got a lot of bad weather going on right now, and just pray that everybody's safe and secure, and that there isn't a lot of chaos and damage and stuff like that done. So just pray the Lord gives us what we need, and nothing more than that. So, but I'm going to focus on the road here, get to my buddy's house, and we'll film a little bit of the campaign.
Great. John, what'd you get?
5. So I'm in the front, but I'm running on a lag.
Side, what you got?
19.
All right.
Sick.
Yep.
Let somebody roll high.
Roll for the He's got +3, goes 14. And Ungle, what'd you roll?
I rolled an 18.
Is it after the +3?
Yep.
Awesome.
Nice.
Guys, protect me. It's gonna take a minute. I gotta get ready. is our monster. Got a 20. So let's go first.
Alright.
So,
Of course you did.
yeah.
You know I'm having. How can you even roll? You don't have hands.
Alright. So this thing's going to turn. Natural 20.
Yeah, that is.
So a natural 20, no matter what else is going on, always hits in combat, and a natural 1 always fails in combat. Doesn't matter what your modifiers are. So with a natural 20, we roll the dice and then we double them, and then we add a modifier to it. We'll get into all that when it comes up. I'm just explaining what's going on.
Good morning, guys. Today is Sunday, March 16th. We're just 9 days away from my birthday. And Chelsea made pancakes today. So I'm super happy. Chelsea makes really good pancakes. As you guys can see, we have started a little collection of diapers for Baby B. We still haven't decided a name. We have not been able to come to a final conclusion on a name, but we do have some pretty good ideas. So Chelsea went to Hobby Lobby the other day and got me some sour strips, bites. I've never had the bites before. I've had just about every flavor of the strips, I think, except for the cherry flavor. Really hoping that they come out with like a grape flavor. And I haven't had any of the mixed flavors. So like the Strawbango, I think there's like a mix between strawberry and cherry, the other flavors that they just get combined, 2 flavors together, but I haven't had those. But I just mentioned to Chelsea the other day, I was like, I haven't had sour strips in a while, and I thought like the nearest place was like an hour away that carried them, but no, turns out our local Hobby Lobby carries them, so I think they at least had these. I don't know what else they had. Chelsea went and grabbed them after me saying like, oh, I wish I had some sour strips. And she was sweet enough to go grab these, so she got 3 bags. We've already been through 1. But Chelsea made some delicious pancakes for breakfast. And I've been on the hunt for Ghost peach flavored energy drinks this morning, knowing that I already really like the peach flavor Alani Nu. I can't imagine Ghost putting out a bad product. Been on the lookout for those. I'm specifically looking for the basketball themed can. They have the regular can that has like the themed cans, like the citrus and tropical mango out there. But I want to try to get the basketball can. For some reason, sometimes Ghost will make a product with the energy drink side, and the 2 different cans will have 2 different formulas. Why? I don't know. These pancakes are delish. All right, guys, we're on the way to church. I've got my handy dandy white 3D to get the morning started right. And I think the plans for today are to go to church, and then we're gonna go get lunch, and then we need to make a run to Sam's Club, get some groceries and stuff like that. So that's the plan. Anything else, Chelsea?
That's it.
All right. Sounds good. We'll catch you guys here in the next clip.
You can buy them from multiple stores, so you can buy them from like either Amazon or Target or Walmart or wherever it's available. So Mama says she's been calling the baby Gideon. That makes Taylor very happy. It's his favorite name.
Fried mango. maybe it'll be all right. We'll try it. Just had to stop and get us some snacks. Chelsea got her a beef dog and a pretzel. We're gonna chow on that while we shop here. I was looking.
She's got? Oh, $14 for 12 of them. Hold it.
Yeah.
Step around into the basket.
Nope. I'm just gonna put them on the bottom.
Put them in the car.
Yep.
Find the Epsom salt. Do you want to just say? Ew, that like made me feel icky.
All right, guys. So we just got done with Sam's Club, and I think I speak for Chelsea and I both when I say it can get overstimulating and overwhelming with all the people and traffic and stuff like that. It's not the funnest thing to do, but we do get some good prices on some stuff, and we're gonna do some other things while we're in town. So the best part is that Sam's Club part is over, and now we get to enjoy some really good hibachi for lunch.
Finding Nemo right here.
Finding Nemo.
That's what toss on the treasure. Slippery, man. Keep on practice. Keep on practice.
But like, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Oh no, it's stuck on my earring. What happened?
You should get some metal ear thingies.
Metal?
Yeah, because look, it sticks to your earrings.
Oh.
And then you can just hold on to it. Yeah. Bro, I'm so full. I feel like I could shut my eyes and take a nap right now. Bro, I'm so full, but this baby is screaming that he needs a sweet treat.
So Chelsea and I just got through eating Samurai's. The food was incredible. Enjoyed the experience. I think that's really why hibachi is what it is. Like, everybody enjoys that experience. Having the cool chef tossing your food around, making beats with the kitchen utensils and stuff, like, but it's fun, it's interactive, so everybody gets to enjoy the experience, and then the food's always good, so we really enjoyed it. But now we're driving home. I think we both could use our nap, which I don't know if that's wise or not, already being after 4 p.m. But we definitely would enjoy it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.